driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. We're going to go ahead and take you through the process. So whenever you're driving, you want to always look behind you as you back up. So look left and right as you back up. Even though you have a backup camera, you have to look around. And you see me looking around. Now we're going to go ahead and put this thing in drive. And then we have to look where we're going. So be patient. If you have questions, go ahead and put it in. I'm in the Midwest. We're going to be going on the I-94 Expressway. We're going to be driving through some suburban and urban areas. We want to talk about safe driving practices. We always want to use our blinker. So let's people know where we're going and what we're doing. We're coming to the end of a driveway. This is a private driveway. Good afternoon. And then we're going to make a left turn. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hopefully your Monday's going good too. Had a pretty good day. And now we're going to be dealing with this traffic. And whether you're in Detroit or New York or Chicago or Los Angeles or Houston, Texas, you want to be a safe driver. You want to be the safest you can be. And I think that's really important that you really try to practice that safe driving and really be aware. And you really got to look, okay? So we want to come up and check our traffic. We want to look left and right. Then we want to stop, check, and then turn. If you overturn, you're going to hit the curb. Then I'm going to make a left turn. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this. Go into your turn slow. You barely need to hit the gas. Yes. And rest is very important. When you're out driving, you do get stressed. When you are out there dealing with people, dealing with schedules and deadlines, you have to get your rest. Yes. And hopefully you are getting yours too. Yes. And then we're going to come up and stop. And I don't know what this car is doing. Are they going straight? Are they turning right? Are they turning left? Rest is important because this time of afternoon, we all get tired, we get fatigued, and literally you have micro sleep episodes where you're falling asleep in the car. I see the pedestrians coming up to the right. I want to take my time. I'm going to move forward. Oh man, I don't want them to get hit. I'm going to wave and keep your turn short. I don't want to go in the wrong lane. Pedestrians are the most vulnerable. They're vulnerable road users, kids, adults, the elderly, and people on bikes. I got to stop. I'm looking left and right, waiting for the cars to come by. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to go on the expressway, but we want to take our time. We're going to go out to the first lane, and we just want a quick glance. And we're going to get out to the first lane. Boom. Then I'm going to adjust my speed, but I want to get over to the left as soon as possible. The first lane is okay. Don't get me wrong. As beginners, you're going to be here in the first lane. You're not going to be to the left. That's the passing lane to go really fast. Ideally, we want to be in the middle lane. That's the safe lane. The one thing I really need you to do is check cars on that ramp. Okay, I'm going to get over one lane to the left. Because on that last week, I almost got into an accident because I take the personal responsibility. I'm not going to blame it on the guy in the truck. You've got to really pay attention to traffic that's on the ramp. It's hard to judge speed sometimes. Sometimes cars go faster than we think or slower. And then next thing you're stuck. So I was by a semi truck and literally I almost got my door smashed. But I'm okay now. This is meant to be a really relaxed POV. We're not stressing about cars, gas, bills, insurance. We're just trying to focus in on driving. And that's what I want it to be for all of you. Just chill. Now, as you kind of look at it, if you're in the left lane, what, you're going to pass 3 or 4 cars, but those 3 or 4 cars are going to catch up to you. By far, I think if you really want to relax and enjoy the driving process, the middle lane, I think, offers both safety, convenience, smoothness. But if you're in the left, you're going to have to go 75, 85, 95. I don't want to do that. Not needed. I like this POV because you can really see what I see, and I can give you a professional point of view. We're at 60. Things are great. Moving nicely, as you can tell. I think the biggest thing is about a 3-second following distance. How do you find that? Pick a stationary object and count. Maybe from this side, we'll count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. I'm about 4 seconds. Now this is to slow down. I'm tapping my brakes. I don't want the car behind me to rear end me. It is like this in Detroit, New York, Chicago, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California. Atlanta, Georgia. It's a lot of traffic. We're at 40. The pace will go from 70 to 50 to 40 to 30. You got to be able to make those quick adjustments. This tutorial is going to help build your confidence because you need to see positive reinforcement. You need to see, okay, I have questions. How fast should I go? Right now we're at about 65. Speed limit 70. I'll gradually get up to 70 and cruise. I'm at about 70 right now. You want to be predictable with your speed control. Because if I'm going 100, 70, 50, and 80, it's hard for people to keep their pace and speed. And as you can tell, I'm not passing cars really fast, but I am passing cars. I'm about 70 right now. Real comfortable, real nice, real chilled. And when you drive like this, you're going to feel safe. No one wants to feel like they're going to rear end a car or get rear-ended. Because if one car drives 80 or 90, a second car, then a third car, then a side swipe, then a rear-end collision. Thank you. Now, if someone is moving slow or slower than the pace, which a lot of you would do because you're beginners, then you should really get over to the right. I don't want to go to the right because all those cars and trucks are merging out. You'll get cut off. So I'm just scanning. People are using blinkers. Most of them. I'm lifting my foot. If this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. about 65, and I'm just trying to keep space and distance. Because if I start speeding, I'm going to lose my space cushion. That's what's ahead of me. Yes, in case everyone slams brakes, you want to have a minimum following distance of 3 seconds. And things can change rapidly. So I'm trying to lift my foot, go really smooth and easy around the curve, and accelerate out smoothly. Speed limit 70, we're at a slow 60. I do want to change lanes. I'm going to make a lane change to the left. I'm going to push my gas pedal. I'm going to pick up. That's what you need to be able to do. I'm in the left lane, about 10 miles an hour faster, so I'm about 70, 75. Now I'm going to lift my foot because I'm too fast. And it looks like this Jeep's brake lights are out. So I'm trying to keep good following distance. So it took me a moment. It's really windy today too. The car's being pushed left and right. So I'm just trying to hold the wheel patiently. Now I need to make a decision. I got these semi trucks in the first and second lane. I'm okay right now. I really don't want to be behind those semi trucks. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, I'm okay with the white cargo truck coming over, but then I want to lift my foot around the curve. You see the chevron alignment signs. We're going around to the left. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. Technically, this is what we should do. And that white cargo van should be getting over too. But I want to move. I don't want to be in their blind spots. Don't get me wrong. We're moving on this curve. I'm holding onto the steering wheel. I wish I had another angle. All right, we lost the signal. Sorry about that. You have questions, put it in. So look, I'm still in the middle lane. I'm fine with it. We're about 75 miles an hour. I want to maintain good fuel. We got about 160 miles fuel range left. I know eventually I'm going to have to get fuel. I don't want to cut it till the last second, right? I want to just take my time, lock in, and be consistent. Because if I'm going really fast, I'm going to burn a lot of fuel. I possibly could run out on the expressway, and that would be terrible. But if I can maintain a good pace, my fuel economy will be more predictable. So a few times I have ran out of fuel, and that is very scary. You can't get a ticket for running out of fuel. Thank you. I do appreciate that, E, always. So I'm trying to maintain good speed. We're back down to about 70, 74, 72 miles an hour. Keeping good space, good distance. Now I notice this truck ahead of us doesn't have a license plate. Maybe they just purchased it. They'll probably have a paper license plate in the back window. You have to have a license plate on your car. I just noticed that. About 70. Seems slow, but we're okay. But I'm modeling what you should do. I'm still very relaxed and chilled. I'm still trying to not burn so much fuel. time. Take my time. Thank you. Get over one lane to the right. I want to be predictable. It's 27 degrees. It's very cold out here. I have a hat on, gloves, shoes, just in case the car breaks down. Any car can break down anytime. Flat tire. This is a clover leaf, so it's a really sharp curve, and you want to signal early, 100 feet, a half a block. How are you doing? Thank you. I'm glad you passed. Thank you for supporting. I'm going to go in real easy. I was looking at my analytics. I know around 5:30 in the morning, it's around 12 o'clock there. I'm glad you passed. I know the driving tests in the UK is quite challenging. You know, we drive a lot of manuals. Here in the United States, whoa, you see how fast this backup happens? You got to be prepared, man. You saw me squeeze that brake, right? I looked up, my eyes got big. If I was driving a manual, I would take the car out of gear. I don't know if I would downshift. But I know how to drive a manual too. I'm keeping good space, and I've seen a lot of, I'm not gonna run this light. It's not worth it. It's taking my time. It's taking my time. Okay, I want to continue. It's taking time keeping. Okay, I want to continue. It's taking time keeping space. Really making sure we're doing our job. I definitely think people are addicted to online shopping. I think a lot of these new retailers make it very easy. I think people do go shopping in person, brick and mortar, just like in driver's education. You can take driver's education online. I teach it online, and then you just show up in person for the lesson. So I think it depends on your situation. And I really want you to do your best. So we're here in kind of a fast food area. Speed limit's 50. I'm right at about 45 to 50. I'm watching out for people pulling out in front of me, people sticking french fries in their nose. So we got to be careful. I'm joking with you about being very real. People have food, they're hungry, the hunger hits, they're trying to get out, get back to work, get ready for that evening shift, or dropping off the kids or picking up the kids. So you just got to be patient. And that's the biggest thing I want to tell you. It's just being patient. And it's taking our time. And then we want to make a turn. Gotta go pick up the client for driving. So make a right turn. Go in slow. And then we go into neighborhoods and work on turns and having good speed control. And use your blinker. Let people know what you're doing. Go in slow. Let's take our time. Turn on left turn. Signal early. 100 feet, a half a block. We talked about some of these things before, where you're coming into your turns, looking where you want to go. Now the environment has changed. We have kids, we have cars. We want to stay middle right. I'm in the United States, so we drive on the right, R-I-G-H-T. There's still snow and ice on the roads. It's still cold. course, the roads are not the greatest because of the freezing and thawing cycle, as you guys can tell. So I'm just trying to be patient. And that's what you need to do. You want someone who's patient, understanding, just like me. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you what you need to work on. We want to squeeze our brakes and come up and stop. A lot of people don't stop at stop signs, but we need to stop. I want to say thank you. Leave comments, subscribe.